Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, this writer says that they were working at Chefette for a little under a year, and they were being constantly asked to work double shifts. And although they didn't complain because people were always calling in sick and they were out on sick leave and that kind of stuff. So this person didn't mind working 5, 6, or 7 days a week, but they only had two uniforms. Two. So excuse me, if you're working 7 days a week with only two uniforms, that means you have to wash the uniform that you had on today when you get home tonight, and then the one that you wore the day before, you can have that one. So he was constantly washing uniforms and having to iron them to get to work. Then you have to think about bus fare. But anyhow, under a year of working, they decided to leave because it became like slavery. That's what they're saying. They resigned because they're saying that Chefette is the worst place you can work because it was like slavery. And they called her to collect her stuff. And when she went, she didn't get paid for the uniforms because, and she knew this, okay, because she worked under a year. So they took that uniform money out of her pay. But then they wanted her to write a check to Chefette, and then she had to wait for them to send a check to her. And she's saying, with everything that she went through, or he went through at Chefette, and the working conditions, and the way it brought back old centuries long memories. He thinks it's unreasonable for them to hold the check, and then when they thought it was going to be in their checking account, direct deposit, nothing, zero. So this person is wondering, are they being unreasonable, or is there a way that Chefette can improve their business model to be more considerate to others? That's what this blog is about. The person is wondering, how can Chefette Restaurant, fast food, whatever it is behind Chefette, how can they improve their business model to make employees more comfortable and to treat them fairly, and when people have departed the employment, make that transition where they can get their money smoother, easier, so that people don't have to take a bus with money that they don't have to go to get their money, and then the money is not there, and then they're promised that the money is going to be deposited, and then the money is not deposited. It has to be done better. They have to get better. Chefette, I get a lot of blogs every now and again about Chefette. Their business model needs to be improved. You need to have someone come in, take a look at what is done, take a look at the fact that Barbados, it has trauma from slavery. It's in the DNA, and you need to work better with Barbadians. You need to create a model of work employment, and when people separate from the employment, make things easier for them, that they don't feel as though they're getting to run around because you don't need them anymore, and they may have left or you may have fired them, and it needs to be a smoother transition. Okay, so it's something to consider. Okay, this person was right in writing this particular letter because a lot of people have this same concern working for Chefette. Okay. This is Sherry Veronica.